Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. So I never planned on getting this device, but I received it as a birthday gift and I decided to incorporate it in my everyday carry. This is a collaboration between Nokia HMD and Barbie, and you can see evidently in every aspect of this device, from the packaging to the phone and even the operating system skin, this has Barbie written all over it, and I kind of like it. Now, when I received this device, I was kind of in wow by the whole marketing of the box and even the contents and accessories. So looking at the box itself, of course, it's Barbie pink. I'm somebody who loves pink, and I was really attracted to the marketing of this box in general because I can tell a lot of thought went into it, and it's beautiful. The box itself, of course, has a matte finish. There's some indentations of the branding on the front. And if you go to the back of the box, you'll be able to see what's in the box itself. So you get a preview of the accessories, so the bracelet lanyard, the stickers, and the alternative backings to the device. What I found very interesting was the marketing material found in the top right-hand corner. So it says beach over browsing. And I love this because as a digital minimalist, I think this really speaks to my soul. I'm somebody who's from Florida, so of course I can see the beach aspect, and I think it's a good message to be sending to anyone who wants to spend less time on their devices and really take control of their life. I like that Barbie is really taking this hands-on, and the more I use this device and the more aspects I see within the device itself, it's really thought out in a digital minimalist manner. You can also see the specs of the device, and when I saw these specs, I was quite shocked to see that it does accept a micro SD card up to 32 gigs, and I was able to add my music and use this as a music player as well. So when you open the box, you get another box. In fact, it's a jewelry box. This is amazing packaging. It opens with a magnet, and you can see at the top you have your lanyard, the phone itself, and some additional backings. This is really thoughtful, and I really like this approach because a lot of people buy third-party casings, but you have the options directly in the box when you buy it. Also, in the box itself, you'll find some little charms that you can add to the bracelet, which is super cute. I haven't added any charms, and I'm not using the bracelet as of yet, but it gives you a way to personalize it with the Barbie branding, and I think it's really thought out and really cute. Also, I found it super nice to see the charging cable is Barbie pink, and even the battery for this device. Another interesting feature is you see a cleaning cloth, which is very important because the front of the device is a mirror, and it really reminded me of that LG Shine phone that came out in the 2000s. I really wanted this device, of course, because I was into Laguna Beach and the hills, and they were using these people to market the device. But I like the fact that there is a mirror on the front of the device. It does attract a lot of fingerprints, so having this cleaning cloth is really important. Also, you'll find in the box the standard setup guides, as well as some additional stickers and gems. I mean, if you're somebody who's really into customizing your device, having everything there for you in the box is really nice, and especially for the price point. I mean, I honestly bought the Cat S22 at about 70 bucks, and it was ugly and manly, and I had to customize it myself by drawing some flowers on there. So by having some stickers and some gems in the box, that would have been really nice, but I don't think that's the target market for the Cat S22. Now, the device itself has Barbie branding, of course, but when you turn on the device, you get greeted by the Hi Barbie from the Barbie movie, of course, Margot Robbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Also, when you turn on the device, you're prompted to add a contact, so you receive a message from Ken. Now, this was really funny because I have a stepdad named Ken, so when I turned on the device and I saw a message from Ken, I was worried that something had happened to my mom, and then I had to rethink and say, it's Barbie's Ken, not Ken, my stepdad. So once I saw that, it was a tutorial on how to start adding contacts to your device, and I thought it was really cute and really interesting that Barbie went that far into going through the setup process with characters from the Barbie universe. I like that every aspect of this phone has little touches from Barbie and Mattel. There are collaborations with other phones and branding, but I feel like when using this device that Mattel really had their say on how the phone looks, on how the operating system looks, and you really get the experience that you're using a Barbie phone. So when you see the home screen, you see the Barbie logo, and more importantly, when you go into the menu, you see that each icon has a little touch from the Barbie universe. You have the Barbie contacts logo, and even if you go down to the snake game, it's called Malibu Snake, and the snake is in a beachy universe. I thought this was really cute and just a really nice touch. I also like the device itself having the Barbie branding, but if you notice when you press the number pad, you can also see little outlines of icons from Barbie as well, and it's just really nice and really beautiful touch. Now the operating system itself is S30 Plus, of course skinned with the Barbie theme. It is very much a dumb phone and very much a digital minimalist device. There is a browser, it's the Opera browser, and it's very limiting, so you can do, of course, basic searches or look at websites that are very simple, but of course you can't go doom scrolling, you can't watch YouTube, so it's very limiting if you don't want to use any internet or you're like myself and I'm very addicted to social media and things like that. It's not a browser that you're going to be able to do this on, but if you really need to look something up that's important, you can. I like that this phone is targeted as a digital minimalist device. It's kind of a device a lot of people have been asking for, and it has a lot of features that are quite useful. So whether you're using your phone on the weekend as a digital minimalist device, or you're somebody who really wants to jump headfirst into digital minimalism, this is an excellent option. It even has a digital balance app at the bottom, and if you open it, it gives some tips, and it really helps you understand that your relationship with technology can be done with a dumb phone, of course, but can also be done just thinking about how you use your devices, and that's kind of the overarching theme of digital minimalism. I like that the phone has taken this into consideration and really focuses on it. You also have some wellness reminders if you want to activate that, so a bit for self-care and things like that. And there's even a meditation app. Overall, there's not that many applications, of course. You have the MP3 app, you have a radio app, and what I liked in the extras, there are certain apps such as the converter. So since I've been on this health journey, I have been converting from metric to US system. So converting weight or distance or things like that is super convenient just to have on your device. Has a calculator, of course, a calendar app, and just the basics. It does the basics very well, and I think it's an excellent digital minimalist device. It doesn't have GPS or maps or a lot of things that people necessarily look for, but this is clearly a dumb phone. Now, there are some negatives to this device. So of course, if you're not used to typing with a T9 device, this can get quite cumbersome. What I don't like is it has the predictive text by default. So when I go to type, it's automatically assuming the word I want to type. I'm somebody who's quite old school, and I like to press my numbers and type my words out manually without having the predictive text. So you have to go through and select that each time you want to type something, which gets quite annoying, but it's doable. Another thing I didn't really like is the alarm. So I've been using this as my alarm, and it gives you a few options for some ringtones, and they're not really great, and they're not great alarm tones at that. I wish it just gave you the option to put it in a vibrate for the alarm clock, but it doesn't give you that option. That's one of the downsides. Another downside is the camera. It's not really great quality. It's fine. It's a dumb phone. It's not something you're going to take spectacular shots with, but if you need to take a quick snap of something, it's good enough. It's like equivalent to using a phone from 2010 or 2012, in my opinion. It does have some interesting filters and things you can put on that are Barbie themed, so that's quite fun. Who is this phone targeted towards? I think it's a great phone for people trying to get into digital minimalism and maybe just want to use a phone on the weekend at first, or for people who want to go straight into digital minimalism, this could be a great option as well. It's also refreshing to see a phone with a different look. I've had a lot of minimalist phones, I've had a lot of dumb phones, and they're quite masculine looking. A lot of them are black, gray, variations of that. and they're not really fun. They're a bit ugly. Even my previous Nokias, to be honest, I didn't really like the look of them. This phone is really a statement piece. If you're somebody who's loud and proud to be a digital minimalist, this is something you can put on a table and say, ask me about it. I really like what the Barbie brand is doing and what they stand for. They've recently released a blind Barbie, which I will be getting. I just really like how the brand represents itself, and the fact that it's going in a digital minimalist approach is something I can really appreciate. This would be an excellent phone, for example, if you have a young child who's looking to get their first phone, but you don't want them having social media and distracting things like that on their device. This is an excellent phone. As a grown woman who loves the color pink, I have no problem carrying around this device, and I really like it. It was a phone I was making fun of and clowning on, and the more I use it, the more I can appreciate its simple design, its Barbie branding, and it's something that is really beautiful and unique, and I like the whole thing that it stands for. And I'm really happy that Mattel collaborated with Nokia HMD to make this device. I think it's going in a positive direction, and if more brands go this route, I think it's a good message, especially to be sending to younger people, like you can have a unique device. Some people may think it's tacky, but I'm somebody who wears Crocs, so maybe I am the target market for this device. I like stuff that doesn't make sense or something that stands out in a statement piece. I think this is something that could start conversations with your friends or family about digital minimalism. So if you're somebody who is very passionate about it like myself, I like to tell people about my story, and this device is a good icebreaker. The fact that when you turn on the device it says "Hi Barbie" makes me laugh, because I just imagine turning on my phone in an awkward or silent situation and just hearing "Hi Barbie" would probably make people laugh or go, what the heck is going on? And I think that's just a fun option to have. What do you think about this device? Is it something that you would use? I'm going to be incorporating it into my everyday carry, at least for the month of September, just to see how it goes, and I hopefully will have a longer review later on. But thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.